Hey guys, in this video, I want to give you something to help eradicate that slice you've been battling, and it's going to happen pretty quick, and it's maybe something you haven't thought of or worked on before. A lot of people know that to get rid of the slice, you want to stop swinging over the top, but that's not where it ends. So there's a difference between over the top and outside in. In an over-the-top swing, you go to the top and your hands go over the plane line as soon as the downswing starts. When you're swinging outside in, you started on a better path, but then the club gets outside the plane line just before impact. Ideally, the club head should stay between the shaft line and your shoulder plane. So what happens is people will come back and they'll start working on shallowing the club and getting the club coming from behind their hands as they move into the ball. But then if you've been swinging over the top for a while, it's common to think, I'm not going to get to the ball in time, and then you start trying to rush everything else to the golf ball, and in that you start sliding and then your shoulders start opening coming into impact. So when you're making contact with the golf ball, we want your shoulders back to parallel to the target line where it started. And if you get beyond that and your shoulders get way open, you're going to swing outside in, even if you came a little on a shallow path coming back into the ball. So in this drill, I'm going to help you get that fixed. I'm going to help you come into the ball more squarely. And as you do this drill, you're going to see you're going to pick up distance because you're going to start getting the fastest part of the swing where you want it at and after impact instead of way before impact. And you're going to be swinging on a better path. So you're going to get better contact, more pure contact, compress the ball as you move into it, and the ball is going to go a lot further and a lot straighter. So all in all, that's a win. All right, so to do this drill, what I want you to do is take your golf club, hold it with your left hand just in front of the golf ball, and then you're going to set up and get in your good position. And at first, I want you to get comfortable turning back, hips start through, hands come down, and I don't want you opening up. I don't want your head or your nose getting past your hand or your golf club. I just want to get comfortable turning through, and you're trying to get your hands to come through with your belt buckle as you come into impact. I've talked about this in a lot of other videos. As you swing through, the longer your hands stay in front of your belt buckle as you turn through, the longer the club's going to be square. But not if you're getting everything in front like this. Your head has to stay behind, so we're creating a little bit of right side bend and turning through like this. Once you get comfortable with that move, I want you to take a golf ball and you're going to do the same thing. But you're going to throw the golf ball down, and I want it to hit a little forward and a little bit right of your target line, or a little bit right of the golf ball. So you're going to go here, arm goes out, it's back, hips go through, and you're going to throw it out here. And that's just getting comfortable with not flipping through. You don't want to come through and throw the golf ball way up here. So we're going to get the forward shaft lean when you do that right coming into the ball. So real quick, let's take a look at what happens when you're doing it wrong. Same position, obviously, and you're going to take the back and then you throw it up like this. You're flipping with your hands, the ball is going up instead of down. That means you're flipping through impact. So the longest and fastest point, which is when your left forearm or your lead forearm and club shaft make a straight line, when you do this with your right hand, that's going to happen too early. Also, if you're coming through and you're throwing it way over there to the left, you're doing it wrong because your shoulders are going to be opening. We want to come through, throw it down in front and down toward just in front and to the right of the ball, and that's going to ensure you're in a good position. So let's get that wrongness out of our head and do it one more time the right way. It's here, your hands come through with your belt and you're throwing it down and in front of the ball. Maintain the hinge in your right wrist, your hands come through with your belt, your shoulders stay parallel to the target line as you go through the impact area. And when you hit it, it's going to look like this. So in the full swing, we make a full back swing, the lower body starts the downswing, you're trying to keep your shoulders parallel to the target line through impact area, get that forward shaft lean and then rotate through. You're not flipping with your hands, and that's going to create way more consistency. I hope that educates your game. I'll talk to you soon.